dear students, we are studying chapter number 1, that is the living world, adaptation and classification. In last video, we have studied the process of adaptation, which is nothing but the gradual change that occurs into the body parts as well as behavior of organisms. We also seen the adaptation into the plants. In today's video, we are going to learn about the adaptation in animals. So students, if we look around ourselves, we can see variety of animals. Some of that animals, they are lives inside the water, where some animals, they lives on the land. For example, grasslands are there, forests are there, or deserts are there. And some animal, they lives in the air, and such animal, they are called as aerial animals. So students, we are going to see how all that animals are adapted to live into the different geographical regions and different climatic conditions. So our first point is adaptation in aquatic animals. Adaptation in aquatic animals. So the animals which are lives inside the water, they are said to be aquatic animals. For example, fishes are there, ducks, frogs, crocodiles and turtles are there. So these are the examples of aquatic animals. Some of that aquatic animal, they lives either inside the water or on the land. But some animals, they are only lives inside the water till the end of their life. Okay, and well-known example is fish. So how the fish is adapted to live inside the water, that we will see. Suppose this is fish. The fishes are having structure like this. Okay, so well-known example of aquatic animal is the fish. Okay, so how the fishes are adapted? First, they are having spindle-shaped body. Fishes, they are having spindle-shaped body. Spindle shape means they are having this type of structure. Tapering at the both side. Their body is tapering at both the side. Why they are having spindle shape? Because to divide the flow of water. As these fishes are lives into the water, they swims in water, they moves in water, and to divide the flow of water, they are having spindle shaped body, and mainly they are tapering at their mouth side to divide the flow of water. So this is the first change that occurs into the bodies of fishes. Suppose if they are having this type of shape, then they want to apply more pressure, they want to apply more force to divide the flow of water or to swim, to move. Okay, so first adaptation in the fishes, that they are having spindle shaped body. Now come to the next adaptation. They are having pair of fin here, and one tail fin is also present into the fishes. So why the fishes are having fins? As they are swimming in the water, they want to change their directions, and to change the directions inside the water, they are having fins. Okay, they are having fins to change the direction while they are swimming, while they are moving. This is the second adaptation. Now come to the next. We all need oxygen for the respiration. We can respire with our nose, lungs. But how the fishes can respire? They are adapted for the respiration, or for the respiration purpose, they are having a special organ called gills. And a pair of gills are present into the fish at both sides of mouth. Okay, one gill is here and another it is at that side, means pair of gills present into the fishes for respiration purpose. Okay, this is another adaptation. Now come to the next. Fishes, they are having scaly body. They are having scaly body and it possesses oily layer. Okay, so why this adaptation took place into the fishes? Let's take here example. If we put our hand inside the water for 1 hour, if we put our hand inside the water for 1 hour, after 1 hour what we can say, skin of our hand is shrugs. Till the fishes are live continuously into the water, their body does not shrugs. So why? Due to the oily layer secreted by their skin and presence of scaly skin. They can live inside the water and their body remains safe. Okay, so this type of adaptation takes place into the fishes to live inside the water. Now let's take here some more examples. Ducks and another birds, they are lives inside the water, as well as they are considered as aerial animals, means aerial birds. So sometimes we see some birds or ducks, they floats on water and immediately they starts flying. Okay, immediately they starts flying till after their feathers does not wet, because their feathers, they possesses waxy layer. The feathers of water bird, they possesses waxy layer. Due to that, their body does not get wet inside the water. Understand? So this adaptation takes place into the aquatic birds. Now come to the another adaptation. Suppose this is a leg of water bird or frogs, and frogs, they are having such kind of legs, and they are having webbed toes. They are having birds like duck, they are having webbed toes. So why the webbed toes are present? This structure is said to be webbed toes. So why they are having these webbed toes? To float on the water surface or to swim in the water, to move inside the water, they are having this type of adaptation, due to which they can float, they can swim inside the water easily. Okay, so this type of adaptation are present in the water animals, water birds, etc. Now come to the next point, that is forest and grassland animals. Okay, adaptation takes place into the forest and grassland animals. Students, forest and grassland, we can imagine how the forests are, how the grasslands are. I think you all of you have seen the movie Jungle Book. From that you can imagine how the forest animals are, how the grassland animals are. Students, the animals like tigers, lions, zebras, deers, antelopes, rabbits are there, and elephants. All that animal, they are lives inside the forest as well as they lives on the grassland too. So all the animals which lives in the forest and lives in the grassland, they are grouped or they are divided into two groups, and these are carnivorous and herbivorous. Okay, all animal, they divides in these two groups. First is carnivorous, another it is herbivorous. So what mean by carnivorous? These type of animals, they catches another animals or they hunts another animals, another small animals to get their food or to meet the need of food. Okay, and herbivorous, these type of animals, they are having herbs, they are having trees or plants to meet their need of food. Okay, so inside the carnivorous or in this group, tigers, lions, hyenas and wolves, fox, this type of animals comes under this group, where rabbits, deers, antelopes, elephants, zebras, all these animals, they comes under this group. So this carnivorous also said to be predators. Predators, where herbivorous, they are said to be preys. What mean by predators and preys? We will see here. Predators, the animal that kills another animals, the animals that hunts another animals for getting food. And what are preys? The animals which hunts. The animal which hunts. For example, rabbits, deers, etc. Okay. So according to these groups, predators and preys, they are adapted to live on the forest and grassland. First we will see how the carnivorous, how the predators, they are adapted. So predators means tigers, lions and hyenas or wolves. This type of animal, they are having very strong legs. They are having very strong and padded legs. So large muscular force is wants to apply while they runs beside their prey. Okay, so that to run fast, to catch their prey, they are having strong legs. Okay, so one adaptation that took place into the predators. They are having strong legs. Then they are having canines. Canines. What are canines? This type of teeth they are having, means carnivorous animal. They are having canines to catch their hunts. Okay, to catch their hunts, to cut their hunts. Okay, so this type of adaptations takes place into the carnivorous animals. Now come to the next, herbivorous, preys. Okay, how the preys are adapted. The preys, these groups animals, these are deer. Let's take example of deer. They are having long and tall legs. Long and tall legs. Okay, due to which they can run fast to save from predators. They have a long legs and thin legs to run fast. Okay, and also one more important change takes place there. Their eyes are present at the both side of their face. Okay, if we see our eyes, these are present at the front of our face. Our eyes are present at the front of our face, but the eyes of prey, means deers, antelopes, zebras, their eyes are present at both sides of their face. So why? To see the predators at long distance, so that they can save from the predators. So this type of adaptations takes place into the body of forest animals and grassland animals. Come to the next. Our next point, it is desert animals. Adaptation takes place into the desert animals. So animals like camel are there, some lizards, rats, spiders, all these animals, they are live or they can found into the desert. Well-known example of desert is camel. So this type of animal, desert animal, they are having very thick skin. They are having very thick skin to avoid the evaporation. We know that a large amount of heat is present into the desert region, into this geographical region. Large amount of heat is present. So to avoid evaporation, to save the water inside body of animals, the animals are having very thick skin. After that, for protection of their eyes and nose, inner skin of their eyes and inner skin of their nose from sand, they are having nostrils, flap-like structure on the nostrils, and also they are having flap-like structure on their eyelids. Okay, so to protect from sand, this is the second adaptation. We know that camels, they can live without water for a long time, without food for a long time. So why the camels, they can live without water, they can live without food for a long time? Because they are having humps. They are having humps on their back. In this organ, this is very important adaptation which takes place into the camels. They are having this organ called hump, in which they store their food and water. Okay, so this is another adaptation. Also, the animals which present into the desert region, they are having long leg, and to run into the sand, or to while they are walking through the sand, prevention from the heat, their paws are padded. Okay, they are having cushion like structure at their paws. Suppose this is the leg, and they are having this type of padded cushion like structure to prevent from heat of surface. Okay, so this type of adaptation are present into the desert animals, especially into the camels. Also, as I said, lizards, rats, and spiders, varieties of spiders. These are present into the desert. They live into the deep into the holes, underground, deep into the holes. And daytime they are sleeping, where they are becoming active at night time, because at the night time there is no heat, so that they become active at night time. So this adaptation takes place into the desert region animals. Come to the next, snowy region animals. Adaptation into the snowy region animals. So animals like yak is there, polar bear is there, silver foxes are there, Siberian husky dogs are there. This type of animals are found into the snowy region. Okay, snowy region. So we know heavy snowfall takes place always and always. The cold climate is present there, and to survive in this type of climate, these are their animals. They are adapted with the thick skin. The skin layer which is present into the snowy animals, that is thick. And one more important adaptation is on their body, on their skin, the thick layer of hair is present. Thick layer of hair is present. And well-known examples are yak, polar bears, and all these animals. They are having color like snow, either white or silver. Okay, so this type of adaptation can found into the snowy region animals. Then come to the next, aerial animals. Aerial animals, the animals that can live in the air, means all categories of bird or all bird, mostly bird, they are comes under this group. So how they can fly, how they are adapted, we will see. Again, all the birds, they are having this type of body, means spindle shaped body, tapering at both the ends. And why they are tapering here? Just before some time we have seen the fishes are having same shape of body. Okay, so here to divide the speed of wind, to divide the speed of air, they are having spindle shaped body. Okay, this is the first adaptation that takes place into the aerial animal. Now next, their forelimbs. Their forelimbs, they are converted into wings. Their forelimbs are converted into the wings. Okay, so due to which they can fly in the air. They can fly into the sky. Okay, so their forelimbs are changes into the wings. Understand? They are having sharp beak. They are having sharp beak. This type of sharp beak to get their foods. To get their foods, they are having sharp beaks. Okay, so one more important change that occurs into the body parts of aerial animal is their bones. Their bones are hollow bones. Due to that, they are having less weight, and as they are having less weight, they can fly into the sky very easily. So this is another adaptation. They are having hollow bones, so that they having less weight. Okay, so this type of adaptations are took place into the bodies of aerial animals, mainly into the birds. Now come to the next, reptiles. Come to the next, it is reptiles. So what are reptiles? The animals which creeps on the floor, which crawls on the floor or on the surface. The animals which crawls on the surface, they are called as a reptile. For example, lizards are there, turtles are there, and crocodiles are there, salamanders are there, and well-known example, it is snake. So all that animal, they can creep on the floor, they can creep on the surfaces. Okay, so how they can creep, how they can crawl? They are having special kind of muscles inside their body. Suppose this is snake. Just suppose this is snake, and they are having special kind of muscles due to contraction and relaxation of their muscle. Contraction and relaxation, okay, of their muscles, they move ahead and ahead. They move ahead and ahead. So this type of muscles only present into the reptile animals. Okay, again, this happens in case of earthworms and in case of snakes. But some lizards, salamanders, crocodiles, they are having two pair of legs, and their legs, they are having claws. Okay, so if we see the legs of lizards, they are having this type of structure, and on crocodile, lizards, some lizards, monitor lizards like, so they are having this type of legs. Okay, they are having claws on their legs for creeping on the floor. So this type of adaptation takes place into the bodies of animal. Means different animals are adapted to live into the different geographical regions as well as into the different climatic conditions. So here we have seen some examples of animals, how they are adapted. You can read some more examples from your textbook. So this is about the adaptation into the animal. Remaining part of the chapter that we are going to learn into the next video. Till then, thank you.